So my name is Sadiq Khan. I am the Mayor of London. Now to come on stage, I've turned my mobile phone off. So if anybody tweets about me, if one person in particular tweets about me, will you let me know? It is my pleasure to welcome you here to Trafalgar Square to celebrate Eid in the Square. Well, it's been a very, very long Ramadan, a very, very long fast. For those of you that were fasting, you will know, but fasting during these summer months takes its toll on us, it takes its toll on us. Before Ramadan I was 6'6", but fasting is hard. So can I just say this is fantastic to have so many of you here. This Ramadan was very special. For the first time ever, we had iftar in St. Paul's Cathedral with the Bishop of London. We know that 2 years ago, unfortunately, many Londoners, men, women and children, perished at Grenfell Tower. I was really pleased this year to break fast with those around Grenfell Tower at the Al-Manar Mosque. But also here, we made history because last week we had iftar in Trafalgar Square. And you know, when Riz was talking his spoken word poem and talking about what it means to be a Londoner, it reminded me that actually one of the reasons why people around the world, one of the reasons why certain leaders from around the world don't like us, because here in London we know diversity is a strength. It's not a weakness, because whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, whether you're Jewish, Hindu, Sikh, whether you belong to an organised faith or don't, here in London you belong and you are welcome. And it's really important that we remember that. Why? Because we know there are people in our city, there are people in our country, there are people in Europe, there are people in the USA, there are people elsewhere trying to divide communities, trying to turn Muslims against Christians, Jews against Sikhs, those who are members of an organised faith against those that aren't, Indians against Pakistanis. Are we going to let them succeed? No! Are we going to let them divide us? No! No, because we know London is the greatest city in the world. And let me tell you this, there are people around the world looking at London today, looking at Trafalgar Square today with envy. Why? Because here in London, we don't just tolerate difference, we respect it, we embrace it, and as we're showing today, we celebrate it. But let me tell you this, we must never be complacent, and we must always be vigilant, because this expectation we have that progress goes one way, and our frustration has been the lack of pace of progress. Well, now we face a situation where we're in danger of losing the progress we made. And that's why we've got to be vigilant, and that's why we must never be complacent. And what is so wonderful about Eid on the Square today is here we have many non-Muslims celebrating Eid. So for those of you who are Muslims here today, let's give a massive round of applause for the non-Muslims here today. You know what? The far right, they hate that. You know what? There are some presidents that hate that. But let me say this. It's been my pleasure to be your mayor for the next 3 years. I'm looking forward to the next 30 years as your mayor. And I want to say this, make sure when you speak to somebody, when you return home to your community, when you speak to a friend around the country, when you speak to friends, family around the world, you tell them three very important words. London is open. London is open to celebrating Eid. London is open to Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Jews, Buddhists, mixing, mingling, enjoying London. London is open to talent. London is open to business. You know what, in London, we love Americans. We love Americans. We just have a problem with their president. So let me just say this, brothers, sisters, friends, Eid Mubarak, have a fantastic day of celebrations. The one thing I'd ask you to do is remember that around our city, around the country, but around the world, there are many Muslims who can't celebrate this festival as wonderfully as we can, who don't get to eat big feasts at iftar, who don't get to spend time with their family and friends and Eid. Think of them less fortunate than us this day of all days. Eid Mubarak.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, who would like a picture with the Mayor of London? Make some noise!
And I'm guessing some of you are only here today because you're hoping to get a selfie with Asma or Riz. So how about a selfie with all three of them, and then like Abdullah and me just come for free? We're just the extras. So...
Actually, can I say, there's an auntie over there not smiling. Can you smile, please?
That's not an auntie.
Oh, sorry. Abdullah's younger sister, please, can you...
So this is how it's going to work, people. We're going to turn around. The Mayor of London is going to hold up a selfie stick. We're going to do a selfie all together, and on 3, I'm going to do a countdown backwards in case you were wondering. And on 1,
Yeah.
we're all going to shout, London is
open!
I couldn't really hear that. Sorry. London is That's the one. Okay. All right, everyone. Make sure you squeeze in. Can't quite see you at the back. On 3, 3, 2, 1. London is open. And one more. London is open. And one more. Why not? London is open. Thank you very much.
Woo! Give round of applause to the Mayor of London! Riz Ahmed! Okay, that was good, wasn't it?
Everyone's wondering where they can come collect their selfie. I'll figure that out and come back to you.